hello. So here we are dividing these two polynomials. We have 4x cubed minus 14x squared plus 14x minus 3, all divided by 2x minus 3. Now we are going to do this using exploding dots, and this is going to be painless and a lot of fun too. So how do we do this using exploding dots? Well, we use our x to 1 machine, which is given right here. So we just have our boxes where our rightmost box is, well, 1, and then we have x squared, and x cubed. So we have increasing powers of x, and I guess to represent our numerator here, since the highest power is 3, we have an x cubed term. We're going to need, well, 4 boxes to get to our x cubed box. So to represent 4x cubed, that's just 4 dots in our x cubed box. So there's 4x cubed. And then, well, we have minus 14x squared. So remember, subtraction is just the addition of the opposite. So really, we're adding the opposite of 14x squared. So therefore, we need 14 anti-dots in our x squared box. So I think instead of writing all those dots in, I'm going to just go ahead and write minus 14 here. That means I have 14 anti-dots in my x squared box. Okay, and then we have plus 14x. So we have 14 dots in our x box. So I'm going to go ahead and write 14 in here. That means I have 14 dots in my x box. And then we have minus 3. So we're adding the opposite of 3. So therefore, we have 3 anti-dots. 3 anti-dots in our ones box. All right, so there we have our numerator represented, and then we're dividing by 2x minus 3. So we are trying to find groups of 2x minus 3. So what does 2x minus 3 look like? Well, in an x to 1 machine, 2x minus 3 is just 2 x's. So we have 2 dots, and then minus 3. So we have 3 anti-dots. All right, so there it is, 2x minus 3. So we're looking for patterns where we have 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots. Do we see any? Well, I think so, right? I mean, I look at this and I see I have 4 dots in my x cubed, right? So we have 2 dots for sure. And do I have 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots? Well, I have 14 anti-dots here. So yeah, I would have 2 next to 3, and then 2 again next to a 3 more anti-dots. Okay, so I guess I can go ahead and I can just erase this, not minus 14. I can make those dots now, right? Because we have 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots, and then I have another 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots. So there's 6 anti-dots, and then we have 14 anti-dots. So there's 6, and then we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oops, these are anti-dots. These are anti-dots, right? This would be 4. So these should be anti-dots. All right. So, right. So we have 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So here's my 14 anti-dots. But now we have the 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots. That's the pattern I want. And remember, remember the pattern always resides in the rightmost box, because after the explosions happen, right, all the dots, if we have dots or anti-dots, they're all in the rightmost box. So we have these 2 patterns here, and we have 2 groups now at the x squared level. So let's tally that in. We have 2 groups here at the x squared level. All right, any more patterns? Ooh, well, again, I want 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots. And look what I have right now. I mean, I have in my x squared, I have all these anti-dots, and then in my x's box, I have all these dots, right? Well, so I mean, can I make it where I have 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots? Well, I don't know, but wait a minute. Can't I do the exact opposite of the pattern that I'm trying to find? Can I make an anti-pattern? Huh? What do you think? What do you think? What if I have 14 dots here, right? I have 14 dots. So we need, if I have 2 dots, and then if 2 anti-dots, and if I have that next to 3 dots, well, that would be an anti-pattern, right? I want 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots, right? I want 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots. And here I have 2 anti-dots next to 3 dots. So that's the exact opposite of the pattern we're trying to find. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so how many anti-patterns would I have? Well, I would have 2 anti-dots next to 3 dots, and then 2 anti-dots next to 3 dots. Okay, so that would account for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have 14. So I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I have 2 more dots left over. Okay, so how many anti-patterns do I have here? Well, here is one anti-pattern, right? The exact opposite of the pattern we're trying to find. And here's another one. 2 anti-dots next to 3 dots. And then, well, 2 anti-dots next to 3 dots. And again, 2 anti-dots next to 3 dots. So right here, that is actually 2 patterns. So I have 2, 3, 4. I have 4 anti-patterns at the x's level, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 anti-patterns. And then we have these 2 dots left over. And, well, oh, look, there it is. There's the pattern. There's an actual pattern of 2 dots next to 3 anti-dots right there. And that would be one pattern at the ones level. And that accounts for all of the dots. So what is the answer here? We just found that 4x cubed minus 14x squared plus 14x minus 3, all divided by 2x minus 3 must be equal to, we see it, we have 2 groups at the x squared level. So we have 2x squared, and then we have 4 anti versions at the x level. So therefore, we have minus 4x's. Okay, and then we have the one group at the ones level, so we have plus 1. So there it is, 4x cubed minus 14x squared plus 14x minus 3, all divided by 2x minus 3, must be equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. Cool. And what if, remember, x can be any number. What we're doing here is we're doing division basically in all bases at once. But if x really was 10, we just computed, well, 4 times 10 cubed. So that would be 4,000. And then we'd have minus 14 times x squared. That'd be minus 1,400, right? And then plus 14 times 10. So that'd be plus 140. And then minus 3, all divided by 2x minus 3. So that would be 2 times 10, which would be 20, right? 20 and then minus 3. So what is this? This is equal to 4,000 minus 1,400 plus 140 minus 3. That, I believe, is 2,737. And we are dividing this by 20 minus 3, which is 17. And we see that it's equal to this right here, 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. So that is 2 times 10 squared, which is what? Which is 200. And then we have minus 4 times 10, so minus 40. And then plus 1, which is what? Which is 200 minus 40 is 160, plus 1 is 161. So we see here that 2,737 is divisible by 17, and it is equal to 161, meaning that 17 times 161 is equal to 2,737. Whoa, cool. All right. Take care. I'll see you soon.